Ready? Be a life with range. Lift heavy, think lightly, speak softly, decide firmly. Make money, give it away. Travel far, know your street. Take notes, forget outcomes. Be alone often, be deeply present when you're not. We here now. We here. Yeah. It's in the break room, y'all. Holla, holla, holla. Woo! Oh, okay.
What is going down, y'all? What is going down? Welcome to Pizza in the Break Room, episode 136. We got the homie T. Hot Shot, we got Katori J, and we are back
On a Thursday.
on a Thursday.
A poet. I didn't know it.
You know, today is a rough day for some people. You know, it all depends on what country you represent.
Oh.
The Olympics are happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really into winter sports like that. I'm not really into Winter Olympics. But I do have some clients that come in and you know, they'll say, hey, man, the Olympics are on.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you turn it on?
Yeah. I was going to ask you the same thing a little while ago, but...
Why'd you turn it on?
Well,
And I'm like, what's going on? They go, the women's hockey, the gold medal game. I go, oh, shit, let's turn that on. So when they turned it on,
yes.
at that moment, there's like 3 or 4 minutes left in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Canada was winning 1-0. What I learned previously was they played, it might have been the first game of the tournament, and they got clobbered by the U.S.
Yeah, that is correct.
5-0.
5-0.
And here they are in the gold medal game with 4 minutes left, up 1-0. I was excited. I was like, yes, let's go. Bro, 2 minutes left. Did you see the game?
I saw the end as well.
Yeah.
We must have turned it on at about the same time.
USA, 2 minutes left in the game. Pulled the goalie. And I had to, you know, run my little old dad joke. I got to pull the goalie. They pulled the goalie. You know that one.
Back to you.
Yeah, so they pulled the goalie
Yes.
and, bro, like, I swear it was in like 30 seconds of them pulling the goalie.
Goal. That's tough.
Man.
It was tough. Very tough. It's hard to go, especially, I mean, obviously they pulled the goalie, so it's the end of the game. But that momentum just, there was tension. There was tension in the game. It was back and forth and this and that, you know. Had the lead, 1-0, you know, call it a defensive battle, if you will. And it was right there. I feel like I was at the Blue Jays game.
Like that, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Blue Jays.
Now that you mention it, that's exactly how I felt. Like, I'm like, why do I feel this emotionally invested in a team that I know nothing about? Like why was I so, like, I'm not even down like that. But I felt the pressure. It was like 2 minutes and I felt the pressure and I felt like I lost.
You had the maple leaf on your chest?
The black maple leaf.
Whoa.
You see how they're doing it. I kept on saying, how come there's a black maple leaf today?
Did you get the answer?
No. They just said it looks cool. I said, yeah, it looks fire.
Well, the men are still in it, I guess, right? Is it finals time for the men too?
No, men.
Semifinals.
Men, yeah, they just squeaked through yesterday.
Overtime.
Overtime, just like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So even that in regards to the men, again, somebody came and said, hey man, hockey game's on. We put it on. I go, oh shit, yeah, let's put it on.
You did the same thing. Other way now.
Well, the other way.
Yeah.
The other way.
Oh, that's good.
The men were losing. Then they tied the game. And then it went into overtime. And there was a play where Czechia? One of the players from the Czech team got on a breakaway, and I was like, "Oh my god, here it goes!" And the goalie saved it. I said, "Yo, this goalie is sick!" And then everybody in the barbershop goes, "That goalie is shit." And I said, "What?" I go, "That guy's a superstar." They go, "He's like the worst goalie in the NHL." But whenever he puts on
Maple Leaf.
the Maple Leaf for the international play, somehow he turns it on and he's like a star. But in NHL, he sucks. I go, wow.
That happens in basketball too.
Yeah.
Role players and this and that, and you're doing it for the team.
Mm.
You know, got to sacrifice.
You couldn't tell me that goalie was shit. That goalie to me was a star. I forget his name. It's too bad.
I forget his name as well. I'm not that invested. It's about the nation. It's not about the player.
Well, the former Leafs player, he did the damn thing. Marner.
Giddy up, Marner. Can't complain with that.
There's a guy that I follow on Instagram. He goes by the name of Hockey Illuminati.
You follow Hockey Illuminati?
Yeah.
How'd you manage that?
Well, I used to cut his hair.
Oh, okay.
He's a big Leafs advocate.
Yeah.
Right? He's a big Leafs advocate. And he's like, Marner, I'll cheer for you only 2 more games.
Yeah.
You only got 2 more games out of me.
That's how it is right now. Some people said he's getting a bad rap, but, this is what happens when you leave Toronto. So it goes. So that's interesting. Right now, the Norwegians are still winning the Olympics, or they're still atop the medal standings. 34 total medals, 16 gold. It's a lot of gold. Nobody has more than 10 gold, so they're whooping the people down. USA second with 27 medals. Then Italy representing at home with 26.
26 medals for Italians.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
How are the Russians doing?
There are no Russians.
There's no Russians?
No.
It's not a real Olympics kind of guy.
Canada's got, what's this say, 15 medals. There's no Russians, guy.
If there was Russians, it'd be like 50 Russian medals.
You think? Belarus, guy.
Belarus?
Maybe there's a Belarus. So, Olympics is all right. So you watched some curling? Did you see some curling?
Oh, man. I was watching curling, but I was watching the women curling. But then I saw the highlights of the Canadian men's team being accused of cheating.
Fuck you, man.
And the guy's like, yo, stop chirping, yo. We chirping, bro.
Hey, guy.
he was cussing the guy. And then come to find out, at least the way that the video pictures look
a little blurry. Inconclusive, yo. They couldn't zoom in. No, they can't do it. That's it. That's all we got. It's close, but I don't know, man. But this is another Canadian scandal.
Oh, man.
Look, the soccer team got in the scandal.
Oh, yes.
The curling's in the scandals now. Ben Johnson's in the scandals, guy.
Oh, Canada.
Jeez. Bear scandals, guy. Bear scandals.
Beer scandals. That's a good one. Huh? Strange Brew.
You're a strange brew.
You never seen Strange Brew. You know Strange Brew?
No.
Bob and Doug McKenzie?
Okay, yeah.
You know that one?
Kind of, but I'm not as old as you are.
Yeah, you're right. Yes. Right. Okay, I'll allow you.
All right, you're aggressive. Oh, man. All-Star Weekend. Did you watch basketball? Any basketball this weekend? You know what I find? Sorry, I asked you a question. I'm just going to go right into it because I have it written down here. I didn't find that I was looking forward to NBA All-Star Weekend too tough. Usually you're looking like, oh my God, not necessarily the Friday night, but definitely Saturday. And when I watched Saturday, I was like, oh shit, it's on.
Right.
Oh shit.
Yes, it was like, oh shit, it's on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As opposed to, I'm sitting down with my popcorn. I don't like popcorn too tough. But I'm sitting down with my popcorn and, ready to rock, ready for the show. I don't even know if it's too much show and not enough, bravado. But I just find that you don't look forward to it the way we're used to. And I watch basketball. You watch basketball.
I think I do. I think I still have like an anticipation to look forward to All-Star Weekend, especially the Saturday night. Like the Saturday night is the night that means anything to me, at least throughout the majority of my life. However, it's become a little lackluster this Saturday night. But especially since like it died, it lost its luster. But then the NBA All-Star Weekend 2016 in Toronto was like the resurgence of All-Star Weekend.
I was there. I was there for that Saturday night.
You were there.
That dunk off. That was great. Me and the boy. Big up, boy.
Yeah, like that was greatness. That was greatness.
That was pretty cool. I mean, coldest day in the world.
What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment.
Coldest day in the world, but whatever. It was a good time that weekend.
Yeah, I so the games happened in LA. I actually didn't realize the games were as early as they were. Like the like everything like started at 2:00. You know what I mean? Like
Like
the festivities, the All-Star,
the
dunk off and all that stuff. 2:00 in the afternoon. By the time I realized that today's the day, I already missed it. You know, and I was in LA, so it's like by the time I even realized, I'm like, wait a second.
Oh, that's why you're saying it's 2:00. I was like 2:00.
Right.
Okay.
Right. But even that meant that it would be 5:00 here.
Yeah.
Like who here is looking to watch the dunk off at 5:00 in the afternoon? Like that's an 8:00 thing.
Yeah, I guess it was done pretty early, technically.
But I didn't watch it until I got back home, like back to Toronto. Watched everything on all the replays. And
what excited you the most about what you saw on the television?
I think if the dunk off was
Good.
If the dunk off was good, like it would have been a fantastic All-Star weekend.
You think?
Yeah.
The 3-point was okay, right?
The 3-point was awesome.
Right.
Awesome. Like Concanippo was the first shooter. Came out the gate with a 27-point score. Crazy. Then Donovan Mitchell came out, hit 24 points. And that was pretty solid to kind of keep in the running, since 27 was the precedent. Then Norm Powell went.
Big Norm.
He started off pretty shaky, bro.
Big Norm.
I was like, oh man, poor Norm. Like this is kind of embarrassing. I think he got like 13 points by the time he got to his third or fourth rack.
Right.
And all of a sudden he caught fire, and it got exciting again. He finished with 23, and then Dame time. No, Booker. Yo,
Yeah, you got a pretty good memory, guy. You take Ginkgo biloba, guy?
Booker went.
Yeah.
And Booker killed it. And the thing is, I was looking at Booker and I was watching him shoot, and I was like, I think this might be the most beautiful shot I've ever seen in my life.
No, stop that.
Bro, it was so sweet, so mechanical, so fluid.
No.
You need to watch it, bro.
No.
I looked at it, I was like, this is
Not
I go,
about
is this shot better than Curry's?
No.
It's a beautiful shot. It's a beautiful shot.
Clay's better than Curry.
Clay had a pretty shot.
He's just technical.
You need to look at Booker's shot.
Clay's just technical. I don't even like Clay.
I don't even like Booker, but I became enamored with his shot, and I was like, you know what? I think I like Booker now as a player. And then Dame time.
Is that how you do it?
That's how they do it.
All right.
Dame time. Being out for almost a year.
I just came from his garage, guy. He was practicing in his driveway, yo.
What's the injury? What's the injury that he had?
Isn't it Achilles for him? No?
Achilles. I asked you because I wanted you to say the word. Achilles.
It's more fun when you say it.
Achilles. I'll be here for half an hour. Achilles. No, Achilles. Achilles. Right? So, yeah. So, coming back after a year with the Achilles injury, and just jumps into the flame, right into the fire, right in front of all the lights.
On his fresh Achilles?
On his fresh new Achilles. And puts on a show.
Dame always puts on a show. No?
So him and Booker get to the finals. Dame hits 27 in the final round. Booker has the opportunity to go next. And Booker gets to, I think, like 25.
And then he stunted, is that right?
Yes, he had like 3 balls left, 3 money balls left. And he missed every last one. He could have won it. So that added to the drama. So that's what made it exciting to me. When I say that the 3-point contest was exciting, it's like everybody did really good.
3-point was good.
And it ended with some drama. So that was pretty good.
But the guy did the dunk guy. That just ruins everything.
The dunk?
The guy, the one-hand dunk guy.
The one who won the dunk off?
No. The guy who lost the dunk off guy.
Oh.
Like the 1, 2. No?
Oh, Jackson Hayes?
Jackson Hayes?
Jackson Hayes from
Sorry,
the Lakers?
brother. No disrespect, brother, but whew.
What was that? Who does that?
And they were the announcer was trying to make, he missed his step trying to go between his legs, and he got nervous.
No.
Did he give an explanation? Sorry, brother, man. Sorry.
No.
That was just, you can't do that, man. That's where I think I switched to the news. And then I switched back. But so it goes.
Like Keyshawn Johnson won the dunk off, and that was pretty dope. He won with the he beat Bryant from San Antonio Spurs, and again, even that's a situation where if Bryant was able to finish his dunk, he might have won the.
Right, like what is that out of 10? You've seen a lot of dunk offs.
Of course.
It was like the guy did the 1, 2.
Yeah.
You should have screamed at least, guy.
Ah! He started dancing.
That was like a 6 out of 10 guy. Not even. 5. There was a dunk that really made you say, "Oh my God!"
No,
jump out of your seat.
No.
No, right.
No. Maybe the one that Keyshawn did when he jumped over E40. That was pretty clean.
That was clean.
That was clean.
Yeah.
That was pretty clean.
Yeah, I thought that was better than the windmill or whatever he did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was clean
because he how tall's what's his face?
E40's is a pretty big guy. That was clean. The rock, the cradle like Michael Jordan, and hand behind the head, and
he wasn't even close.
Yeah, super clean.
Jumped over him.
Super clean.
Jumped right over him.
But,
so close.
The message he left at the end of the dunk off, when they asked him about like his inspiration and whatnot, he said to everybody, all the kids, told him just keep dreaming and have crazy faith. I felt that because it just made me think of just everybody that is striving for something. You gotta have
faith,
crazy faith. You know, like I say crazy faith. When I say crazy faith, like if you fail,
baby,
at whatever it is you're striving for,
baby,
like people gotta look at you and say, "What were you thinking, bro? Were you crazy?" That's the type of faith you have to have. Like it's like what you're striving for, what you're trying to achieve, has got to be like super crazy. And then if you achieve that goal, and people are like, "Yo, that was crazy," you know, because a lot of people don't have what it takes to even think of to maybe try and achieve goals like getting to the NBA,
right?
You know, being an artist for a living, like musical artists. Whether it be whatever medium of art,
singer, dancer,
painter, writer, you know, and even like entrepreneurship. You know, sometimes people tell you, like, just go get a job. What are you thinking? Go get a job. It's easier.
Right.
But you got to have crazy faith. So when he said that, I like, yo, no matter how sucky your dunks were, like, that was strong. That was strong. No, I take that back. I take that back. Your dunks are sucky, especially the E40 one. That was sick. But that was a strong message. So big shouts out to Keyshawn Johnson for that message of crazy faith for sure.
Sucky dunking, good message. They call that a paradox. This is perfect. Look, this word's written down right here. So that means I got to go to my thing about the paradox, because the word paradox is right there.
Okay.
See how it works?
Okay.
All right, hang on. I wasn't ready to go paradox, but sometimes you just segue so naturally that I have to go with it. So, oh shit, I did it again. I know exactly. I even wrote down where to find it. Here we go. Be a paradox, and let it confuse anyone who needs you to be simple. Build discipline without killing wonder. Chase excellence, but release perfection. Move fast when it matters, and sit still when it doesn't. Learn wildly. Learn widely. Act precisely, and stay curious even when you're skilled. Create more than you comment. Care deeply without clinging. Protect your energy and spend deliberately. Be ambitious without desperation and kind without weakness. Outgrow labels, identities, and old versions of yourself. Let tension shape you instead of resolving it too quickly. You get one life, make it internally coherent, not publicly explainable. Oh, I like that last line. You get one life, make it internally coherent, not publicly explainable. Be a paradox.
I like the part where it says, be curious, even though you're skillful. That stood out to me because when I left, like I said, I was in LA quite recently and I was with my son. And when I left him, I said to him, can you please share with me your notes every day? When you're done taking your notes from school, can you please share with me your notes? And he said, every day? I said, well, you're in school. I suppose you're taking notes every day. So please just share them with me.
Right.
All right?
Yeah.
So it was kind of like my way of trying to be an accountability partner to him. You know what I mean? If he has to be sending me notes, that means he's taking
doing the notes.
He's doing the notes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he sent me notes past couple of days. And he said to me, and then I started reading over his notes. And, I'd say certain things to him about, oh, man, wow, I didn't know this. I'm learning this and I'm learning that. Thanks for sharing, And he said to me, wrote me a message like later on one evening. He's like, that I'm like super impressed of your quest for knowledge. That inspires me,
Staying curious.
Staying curious, even though you're skillful,
That's good. I like when you get something out of these quotes. These little pieces of information. See, here's one. Paradox. Ready? Be a life with range. Lift heavy, think lightly, speak softly, decide firmly. Make money, give it away. Travel far, know your street. Take notes, forget outcomes. Be alone often, be deeply present when you're not. Accumulate skills, release identity. You don't need a niche, you need depth.
You don't need a niche, you need depth.
Travel far, know your street. That's wild. See, some of these are good. Be
alone often. Be present deeply when you're not.
You really have a good memory, guy. This is a good one. Then we'll move on. Be a beginner forever. Win often. Start again anyway. Build mastery. Then dismantle it. Teach when asked. Listen when not. Be unimpressive on purpose. Keep your edge hidden. Let results speak. Let ego starve. Damn, these ones are good, man.
Let results speak. Let ego starve.
Yes, sir.
Let results speak. Let ego starve. Sounds like a motto that VJ Edcombe would live by. You know what? That sounds like a motto that early LeBron James would live by.
Early Bron?
Early Bron. Like early Bron would dunk the ball and not like
Cry like a baby?
He wouldn't make any noise about it. Like he wouldn't like show off about it. He'd just dunk and just go back on defense.
I remember young LeBron. I used to like young LeBron.
Young LeBron. Young LeBron would let results speak, let ego starve. Now
Now it's the other way around. Oh yeah, man. When you walk, how you doing that, man? Who does that? He does that.
that's LeBron put on the crown.
I know, but I'm saying he did it the goddamn like. Anyways.
The All-Star game.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm not even gonna start, man. I'm not even gonna start. Oh, what I will start on. Let's see if I can get. Let's see how the universe works at the time, and let's see if the Matrix works at the time. Not quite yet. We are at 599,265 views on the post recently that we
500 and
referenced.
what?
599,265 views as of 9/17 on this Thursday, February 19th. So almost at 600,000, which is pretty cool.
Super cool.
The watch time. So the total watch time of this video.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed this metric here? All right. What do you think? The total watch time of this video is. The video is how long, if we remember? 2 minutes and 30 some seconds, right?
2 minutes and 30 something seconds.
Okay. How long in totality do you think this video has been watched? So if you watch it for 2 minutes, that's 2 minutes. If somebody watches it for a minute, that's another minute on top. Somebody only watches it for 30 seconds, 1 second, so on and so forth. Higher.
Maybe 400 hours?
Higher.
1,000 hours?
Higher.
Okay. 500,000 views. Like 10,000 hours?
I'm going to find out how many hours it is. Because the only hours I see on this one is 7 hours. It ends with 7 hours, 6 minutes, and 26 seconds. It starts with 1 year, 20 days, 7 hours, 6 minutes, and 26 seconds of watch time.
1 year.
1 year, 20 days, 7 hours, 6 minutes, and 26 seconds.
That's nuts.
Should I ask how many hours that is?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 year, 20 days.
That's nuts.
7 hours, 6 minutes, and 26 seconds. Hey Siri, how many hours in 1 year, 20 days, 7 hours, 6 minutes, and 26 seconds? She's like, that's going to take a minute, yo.
1 year, 20 days, 7 hours, 6 minutes, and 26 seconds is roughly 8,859 hours in total.
8,000.
What'd you say?
Oh, 10,000.
Oh, that was your like fourth guess, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Anywho, I say this to say the fun part about this post has been the comments and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, I think I mentioned we were just reading an article
Yes.
and talking about it.
Yes.
Or it wasn't even the art. We were talking about a summarized version of the article that was read, and then we talked about it.
Yes.
And in the comments, the most hostile people in there were the Gen Zs.
Oh.
Right?
Oh. They got a little attitude. They're a little spicy, the Gen Zs.
So there are a couple of things from this now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even hate on the Gen Zs. I was just reading the goddamn thing.
Right. Right.
Right?
Right.
And even in the thing, it wasn't like
It's not your syllabus.
we hate the
Right,
Gen
right,
Zs.
right.
It was just, did you notice these things?
Mm-hmm.
So they got aggressive.
Mm.
And for the most part, my Twitter fingers got held back, you know?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Good one. Like. Right? You know, do it for the gram, right? But I had to fire back at a few. I say this to say. I also say this to say. I got more about the Gen Zs.
Ah.
First thing we're going to do,
Okay.
because the other question I have, because maybe, like, I don't even, like, somebody called me a boomer. I think I mentioned this. I ain't no boomer.
Boomer.
All right? In the chat, they call
We're
me
not
a boomer.
boomers.
No, well, I don't know. All right.
No.
We'll check on you.
No.
All right? So here's what we're going to do first. We're going to set the stage by figuring out who the hell these people are. All right? So we're going to, these generations and whatever we call these people, all right? Generation Gen Z, Gen X. Like, do you know what that is?
I don't know what year.
You know what a
they are.
boomer is? You know these
Boomer
things?
is
You're a
like
boomer.
my parents.
I don't. Hey man, you're a boomer.
Boomer is Sison.
Okay, let's start with this. Let's start with. Oh, hang on.
Boomer's DMX's dog.
All right. So, right now, based on this information from ChatGPT, we're going to start with Gen Alpha. Okay, there's a Gen Alpha.
Okay, Gen Alpha.
All right, Gen Alpha is 0 to 12 years old.
0 to 12.
Yes.
Okay.
So preteen, kid, the youth them.
Yes.
True youth them, right? What it says here, because it breaks down a little bit for me, a little bit of the generational information, shall we say, all right? So the first fully AI native generation grew up with tablets from infancy, will likely never remember a world without smart devices. That's all they would know. And the defining trait is digital immersion from birth. Right? A lot of kids these days, their parents got their name on their Instagram handle from birth. The photos from the belly, from the sonogram.
Yes.
Is that what it's called, a sonogram?
Yeah.
All right.
Monogram? Sonogram? Sonogram. Sonogram. This is a monogram.
All right. Gen Z. You ready?
All right.
Coming for you, Gen Z. Born 1997 to 2012, so they are age 13 to 28.
That's how big that is.
That's Gen Z,
13 to 28.
per ChatGPT. Okay, I asked ChatGPT to define this damn thing for me. All right, what it says here is, what defines them? First, true social media natives. Grew up during smartphones and YouTube.
Okay.
All right?
Big facts. Understandable.
Teen years are shaped by recession and the pandemic. Because they're 13 to 28.
Okay.
Okay? Highly online, yet highly aware, it says here. Cultural traits is their meme fluency. Short form content. Nostalgia recycling. I like to bring back some of the old stuff.
Yeah, and when they bring it back, sometimes they bring it back kind of rough. Bring it back and criticize.
We'll get there. Watch this one. Mental health openness.
Yeah.
All right.
How old's DeMar DeRozan?
He's in the 30s. He's next. Ready?
Okay.
The millennials.
Millennials. All right.
Is that what comes out? I'm going in the right direction. Yeah, millennials. Here we go with the millennials. Millennials are born 1981 to 1996. This says 29 to 44 years of age.
Cream's a millennial.
Yes, sir.
So 21.
All makes sense now, right? 29 to 44.
Okay.
All right. So the millennials are 29 to 44 years old. 81 to 96. All right. What defines them? They remember life before the internet. Came of age during the digital boom. Lived through 9/11 and the 2008 recession. This is obviously quoting some American stuff. I guess we were hit the recession bit in Canada. And they were the first social media adopters. The older ones, I'd say. We're getting close to this this bridge. Cultural traits, AIM and MySpace. iPod generation.
AIM?
Yeah.
AOL Instant Messenger?
iPod generation, binge streaming pioneers, and they started the adulting humor because they're adulting now.
Hmm.
Okay. And then it actually says, Sean, you sit right in this pocket. You're a textbook elder millennial with Gen X influence. Because Gen X now, here we go. Gen X, 1965 to 1980. They are 45 to 60 years old. So I see how we have balance. I mean, yeah, I guess you count too. All right, what defines Gen X? Analog childhood,
Yeah.
all right? Cable TV revolution. Grunge and hip hop rise. Latchkey independence.
Yes, sir.
Latchkey kids. You
Yes,
gotta know about
sir.
latchkey kids.
What do you
yo.
know about that? What do you know about latchkey kids?
Like he was on a shoelace guy.
What do you know about a latchkey kid?
Shoelace was mine.
Yeah. Wow.
Make sure you tuck it under. Don't pull it out until you're at your door. All right. Latchkey independence. Cultural traits. MTV generation. Nirvana authenticity. Bulls dynasty era, and Walkman culture. You got a Walkman. Everybody had a Walkman.
Yes.
You guys know about Walkman. You go take a walk, man. Baby boomers. Here come the boomers.
All right.
Boomers, 61 to 80.
61 years old to 80.
Yes.
Okay.
Defined by post-war optimism.
Please tell me the year. Does it say the years?
1946 to 1964. 46 to 64.
That's boomer.
Boomer.
Okay. My mama.
Post-war optimism. Civil rights era. Space race. Rock and roll revolution. Space race was early 40s, right? Or the 40s. Cultural traits, the Beatles, Apollo 11 moment, Woodstock, economic expansion era. I guess at the time, Apollo, and you just catching that on the radio and the news once a day. All right? The astronauts, everybody would have been tuned in, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
To the radio. All right.
Everybody in America, that is.
I mean, I'm sure the Canadians would have. You saw
yes.
the Challenger.
Yes, but my mom was.
She wasn't watching that.
No, I'm sure she was in Jamaica, not tuned into a TV or a radio.
So, Gen Alpha 0 to 12, Gen Z 13 to 28, Millennials 29 to 44, Gen X 45 to 60 years old, and the Boomers 61 to 80. Interestingly, it says here, the biggest shift isn't between the Boomers and Gen X. Boomers and Gen X. No, it's not. It is the Millennials to Gen Z, it says, is the biggest difference.
Millennials to Gen Z.
So Millennials are the 29 to 44-ish, so just, and then Gen Z is the kids these days. They say that's the biggest contrast. Millennials remember dial-up, Gen Z does not. That changes everything, it says here. So interestingly enough, that defines it. So
Yeah.
I have something, we're gonna go because the Gen Zs attacked me
All right.
and called me a boomer. It says here, and this is actually kind of interesting.
Tita Hacha, you're not a boomer, first of all.
I mean,
You fall right there in the
Like-
Gen X.
but we're at the bottom of Gen X and the top of the millennials. That's why we're so versatile. We have the world without internet. We got Creek feet.
Creek feet. Creek feet.
Played Manhunt, right? First video games on the floppy disk. Right? Like the big floppy disk, not the little one
Yeah.
that they called it after. Anyways, so the Gen Zs, ready for this one? Las Vegas is dying. And it's all because of Generation Z.
How so?
Ready for this now?
Let's go.
All right. Should we go this way or this way? It says here that Las Vegas is dying, and while that sounds dramatic, there is something real happening beneath the surface. Las Vegas was built on a very specific promise. Drink all night, gamble all day, and repeat. For decades, that formula worked perfectly. But Gen Z doesn't want the things previous generations did. And that shift is starting to show. Right? Younger travelers are drinking less than any generations before them. The party till you black out culture just isn't as appealing when wellness, mental health, and balance matter more. The rise of sober, curious lifestyles means alcoholic-centric nightlife isn't the automatic draw it used to be.
No wonder these guys don't get no girls. Okay.
Gambling has changed too. Why fly across the country to play slots when betting apps, online casinos, and esports exist in your pockets?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The thrill Vegas once monopolized is now digital, instant, and cheaper. Then there's cost, of course. Vegas quietly became expensive. Resort fees, overpriced food, $25 drinks. The city that once felt like an affordable escape now feels like a financial commitment. For a generation already dealing with high rent, student debt, and inflation, the math just does not hit the same. Gen Z also prioritizes experiences over excess. Think festivals, nature, travel that feels meaningful or shareable, not endless casino floors with no sunlight. The traditional strip experience doesn't align with how younger people want to spend their time or money. Even locals feel it. Surveys show younger residents are more likely to want to leave Vegas entirely, citing cost of living, lifestyle fit, and long-term priorities. That's not just a tourism issue, it's cultural. Right? So it's not just like it's in there. So is Vegas actually dying? Not really. But the version of Vegas that relied on nonstop drinking and gambling absolutely is. City is being forced to evolve, leaning into shows, events, wellness, tech, and experiences that feel more intentional. Whether that reinvention works will decide if Vegas thrives or becomes a relic of a different era. So, kind of makes sense.
It does make sense. And I could see that making sense because I know there's a lot of people that, young people that come through here, that partying doesn't seem to be their thing. Like, it just does not seem to be the type of thing that they look forward to come weekend time. Like, restaurants are more like what they're interested
I
in.
want to go out and just not even have a drink. I want to go out and have a nice
Experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not
Which is
into-
good, which is great.
Yeah. I mean, exactly when they're saying like they're more aware and centered on wellness. Yeah, I mean you can't knock it.
Yeah, this is partly a commercial for Gen Z. It was for the good Gen Zs that liked and shared and stuff, and they must have helped it along. But the ones that were hating in the chat,
Man,
I'm just trying to show that I'm fair, everybody.
he's a fair guy.
Fair,
He's a fair guy.
firm but fair.
Firm, but fair.
That's what she said. Okay, so back to this thing. So Vegas, they're killing Vegas, but it sounds like a good thing because Vegas is fucking expensive.
Yeah.
$25 drinks aren't. Like one time I went to Vegas and the $25 drinks were yay big, and one time I went to Vegas and the $25 drinks were yay big, but there were still $25 fucking drinks. So
Don't you get free drinks in Vegas? Isn't that how it goes?
I mean, it kind of depends on
What you're doing.
yeah.
That's fair.
Do
That's right.
you know what I mean?
That's fair.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
You know.
You know what I mean? I also asked ChatGPT this question as we're talking about these generations and the things and the people them. All right. I said, help me define pop culture or what is cool in each decade for the last 50 years.
Okay.
Help me out with that, I said. And it told me, because it called me by name earlier, right? It said, you're 47. So you've lived the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s.
So it knows how old you are?
Yeah. Vegans don't use ChatGPT. This is why the vegans don't use ChatGPT?
No. I'm just curious. Like, I guess you've researched something. Okay.
Me and ChatGPT hadn't talk.
There's a client of mine that he puts his when he goes to the doctors, he puts his health results in his ChatGPT. So now every time he does a checkup, he puts it in there, and it's able to analyze
tell you something.
Yes, tell him something that the doctors can't tell him.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
All right. So when I asked ChatGPT this, it spit out a couple of things here. It's a breakdown of what defined cool, what drove pop culture, signature aesthetics, and power shifts, as in who controlled the culture.
Okay.
Ready for this now?
First of all, before you get started, did KRS-One ever control the culture? Did it say that?
I did not ask it. I did not ask it what drove the man down to stop eating pork in the 90s.
What?
Because it was KRS-One.
It was, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was.
All right.
I eat pork, me not eat bacon.
Okay. So pop culture, its defining for me is the shared experiences, media, style, and attitudes that define a generation at a given moment. In the 1970s, so we're going back to the 70s, it says cool equaled rebel.
Stop.
Wow.
Stop, sorry.
Yes, sir.
You said for the last 50 years.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to be back to 1950, bro. Holy smokes. That's nuts. That's nuts. When I said 1970,
You're almost out, right?
And I'm like, yo, I thought you thought.
This guy's like, I'm going to make the cut. You don't even know if you're going to make the cut.
Yo. You said 50 years, past 50 years. I'm like, I thought you were going to talk about some old school shit. You're talking about some my school shit. Oh my gosh. Wow.
The late 1900s. This is not even, this is
That hit like a ton of bricks just now,
This
bro.
is the mid 1900s.
The last 50 years.
Right? You want you to just cut?
That hurt.
Are we done?
No, I'm editing that shit. I'm editing that. That was wild. Okay, go.
Can I go now?
Yeah, man.
All right,
Holy
you got it. All right. So we're cool in the 1970s. Rebellion, disco, and freedom. That was what cool was about.
All right.
All right. Anti-establishment energy. Disco and rock dominance. Cinematic blockbusters begin. Begin.
Okay.
Right? If you think about it.
Okay.
All right. Because you've been around. All right. Now that you think about it. Cultural drivers. Star Wars changes movie merchandising forever. Saturday Night Fever makes disco mainstream. Led Zeppelin Stadium Rock era Studio 54 nightlife. What was cool? Bell-bottoms were cool. Afros were cool. Mustaches were cool. Being free, flashy, and anti-authority was cool. And the power center during the 70s was music and cinema. In the theater. You went to the theater to watch a show. All right, so that's the 70s.
Okay.
All right, so the 70s were rebellion and disco and freedom. Okay, on to the 80s. Cool equaled flash, fame, and excess. Cable TV explosion we talked about, consumerism defined it, and big personalities. MTV launched, Michael Jackson went global, Top Gun makes aviators cool, and the Air Jordan 1 sneaker culture begins.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. What was cool? Shoulder pads were cool.
Oh, yes, they were.
Big hair was cool.
Yes, they was.
Flashy logos were cool. Being rich, bold, and larger than life was cool.
I wouldn't know.
I didn't get that channel.
But it looked cool. It did look cool.
The power center in the 80s was TV and record labels. On to the 90s. Ready for the 90s?
All right, let's go.
Cool equaled authenticity and edge. Anti-corporate attitude. Fuck the man.
NWA.
Rise of hip-hop, speaking of NWA. Gaming enters the living room in the 90s. Cultural drivers. Nirvana and grunge was a driver in the 90s, as was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. PlayStation changes gaming. Damn right. And the Chicago Bulls dynasty era, as we talked about.
Hold on 1 second.
Well, everybody, this is a commercial for Love Language. Oh, that dead. Bomba Red. Music, come on, Tommy Head. What the blood clot smoke pot? Think twice, I think not. John is gonna show you where I'm coming from. Excuse me. Cultural drivers. Nirvana and grunge. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. PlayStation changes gaming, and the Chicago Bulls dynasty. What was cool? Baggy jeans were cool. Flannel was cool. Airwalks were cool. I guess those shoes kind of came out. Airwalks. And being real yet not flashy was cool. The power center in the 90s was youth culture, sports, and hip hop.
When they describe what was cool, all I'm seeing is Kurt Cobain. That's all I'm seeing.
It says here that this is the era that probably shaped your teen years, Sean. Authenticity mattered more than polish. ChatGPT, I must be talking to ChatGPT too much. The 2000s, cool equaled celebrity and digital explosion. What defined it? The internet becomes mainstream, the explosion of reality TV, and celebrity obsession, which is very true. Cultural drivers were the iPod,
Oh.
MySpace, the Matrix influence carries into the 2000s as well. Vince Carter redefining Raptors cool in Toronto.
Okay.
What was cool? Frosted Tips, Ed Hardy, MP3 players, and being famous. The power center in the early 2000s was celebrity and the early internet. We got two more to go. The 2010s, influence and identity. What defined it? Social media dominance, streaming platforms, personal branding. Personal branding is an interesting one because it makes sense when you actually think about it.
Yes,
Like
yes.
personal branding.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? There's a difference between Jordans and I'm starting to wear my own, and Couture Life. Get your Couture Life. CoutureLife.ca/shop. Might be able to catch a pizza in the break room piece of apparel as well. Get your tees and your pizza in the break room hoodies. CoutureLife.ca/shop.
Let's go.
Anywho, Cultural drivers in the 2010s was Instagram, Avengers, Kanye West and sneaker collabs, and the Toronto Raptors 2019 championship. I love
Okay.
you, ChatGPT. Big it up. What was cool? Curated aesthetic was cool in the 2010s. Minimalism, athleisure, balance, and being influential. In the power center, algorithms. This is where going viral became cooler than being talented. And finally, the 2020s. Cool equals authentic chaos. What defines it? Short form content, nostalgia cycles, micro trends, podcasts. The drivers are TikTok, Taylor Swift, and the podcast culture. In brackets, you, it says here, I guess. What's cool? Being relatable, transparency, niche communities, retro aesthetics, and the power center, is the crowd,
Oh,
the
okay.
consumer.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Cool is now democratized. Everyone can participate. Wow. Speaking of those, when they're talking about romanticizing, it says here that every 20 years we romanticize.
Oh, yeah?
So 80s nostalgia hit in the 2000s. Right now it's Y2K nostalgia, early 2000 stuff coming back around again. So every 20 years we hit a nostalgia cycle, which is interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. That's what defined cool at those times. Those are the different generations. And
That was pretty cool,
it's a little something to learn about, right?
if you see what I did there.
I do.
But it's actually pretty enlightening to kind of get the perspective of what made what cool in those times, and kind of remembering like where I was at those time points in life, and they were hitting. That was hitting. It did a pretty accurate job of detailing what was cool. And even if it wasn't what was cool to me,
it was what cool at the time.
I could see what was cool at the time.
What was mainstream?
Yeah, what was
like
mainstream.
You
cool.
weren't listening to Zeppelin.
Right.
I hear that.
And I wasn't wearing flannel
Or Airwalks,
or Airwalks,
but you knew about them
but I saw it.
because you were of the culture.
I saw it. I saw who would be deemed cool kids in their particular.
Ilk of folk.
Yeah.
I hear that. That's good stuff.
Snoop Dogg did make me wear flannel once, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, where?
Snoop Dogg came out.
But where'd you wear it? You had just had a flannel, or did you like?
Yeah.
Like I think I see you in flannel. I see you somewhere in a flannel right now.
Yeah.
What color was it? Was it red? No, it wasn't red.
I had a red
You had
one.
a couple.
I had a red one and I had a blue one.
Blue one with a hoodie. But you wore it with a hoodie.
No.
You wore
I
it.
probably wore it with a hoodie, but
Loser. Woo. It's funny. I'm gonna tell you a traumatic story. Oh, this is maybe it's paradox. It's both traumatic and what's the opposite there?
traumatic and healing.
Yes. I was looking at the Funko. Can you guys see the Funko?
Yes.
Right here?
Yes.
So as we might have seen some time ago, I'm a fan of the Funko. I was a collector of Funkos.
Yes, he was.
And in the fire, there was some in a spot where kind of at the time, if there was anything to salvage, I just took them like this and I just sweep them into a bag. No boxes, no putting them back, no nothing. And I just threw them in the bag. And last week, so this is, what month are we in? We're in February, second month of the year. So this is 8 months post fire.
Okay. Wow.
This bag has just been sitting there, and I just couldn't get to it. Couldn't, because you know how much I love my Funkos. So the other day, I just opened the bag and I took some Lysol wipes, and I just sat there.
It's like,
Took them out, and then I had to rearrange them because it's in a different space right now in the way that everything's set up, because everything's got to be set up in a certain way, and this guy's got to go with this guy, or there has to be a story behind where I put the thing. I can't just
Right.
put it there.
right.
So I have to get a new story going and find the spots and where they're going to go. And now maybe this guy goes with this guy now instead. Because before before I had Mean Gene Okerlund, Alex Trebek, they were together because they're hosts,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
But now, for example, I got Alex Trebek with William Shatner because they're prominent Canadians.
Canadians.
You know?
Yes,
There's
yes, yes.
there has to be a story behind it. So anyways, wiping, create the story, and now in my space, the Funkos are out. The ones
Okay.
that are left.
Okay.
Because it's funny, the Raptor, I need a new Raptor because some of them didn't make it. Some of them just didn't make, some of them aren't even in the bag, right? Based on where they were. So some of them aren't even in the bag. So they're out. They're clean. So that was, I called that trauma dumping.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so that was traumatic to get through because I just couldn't get through it. However, as I was doing it,
Release.
yes,
Well, I'm glad you're able to trauma dump. And
Yeah.
I'm glad you're able to release. That is,
that was a thing.
releasing is very cathartic. And all of us need to kind of find a way to release. Trauma dump, if you will.
Trauma dump. Trauma dump. Since it's the 2020s, it's hashtag trauma dump. Some shit like that, right? But
Make it cool for the next decade.
could be, might be,
We're almost there. We're almost in the next decade.
just like that, yo.
I don't even want to hear it, bro.
You're in your next decade. You're in your next decade. Stop trying to play with these numbers, buddy. I'm just trying to make it to the next one. You're in your next decade, yo. Almost a boomer, guy. This is a commercial for Love Language. This Sunday, February 22nd, inside Mrs. Robinson, DJ Che La Soul, DJ starting from scratch, hosted by Hey Timber. Speaking of Toronto and good music, were we speaking about Toronto and good music? Well, we are now. We are now. Get your tickets. I don't know if there's any left, but come check out Love Language so that you can vote if it should be on a boat.
When's the date?
February 22nd.
February 22nd.
This
That's
Sunday.
Sunday.
This Sunday. The Love Language.
Love language. That's it. Pizza in the Break Room, episode 136. Thank you for joining us as always. And we'll see you on the other side. One time.
Holler, holler, holler.